Now, in our last video, we talked about the benefits of CBD gummies. And after watching the video, I noticed a few things. And new people that are watching this video, I wanted to create a video so you can fully understand the entire dynamics of CBD gummies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So this video right here is CBD for gummies. Guaranteed no stress. But before we dive into this video, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to like the video so other people like yourself can learn about CBD gummies. Hi, my name is Marcellus Colton, manager at CBD Smoke Shop. And in today's video, we're gonna give a full breakdown of a segment called CBD for gummies. And in that breakdown, we're gonna talk about 2 commonly known cannabinoids, which is CBD and THC, the different types of cannabinoids, whether or not the gummy is full spectrum or broad spectrum, whether or not if it's infused or coated, why is it legal, and we're gonna dive deeper into the milligrams. So we're gonna dive right into it. We're gonna talk about the different cannabinoids of CBD and the different cannabinoids of THC. The common cannabinoids are CBD, of course, CBN, CBG, and the new cannabinoid HAC. For THC, we have cannabinoids such as Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, and THCV. And all these cannabinoids produce various effects to the body. So we need to understand whether or not it's full spectrum or broad spectrum. Full spectrum comes from the actual plant. So they directly extract the cannabinoids they need from the plant. So it's like the natural process. So this process means it's gonna come with a little bit of THC. And because it has a little bit of THC, which is usually less than 0.05%, that means it will show up on the test because the test actually pick up 0.02%. So anything above 0.02%, it will show up on the test. But full spectrum is the most potent and strongest way that you can consume the cannabinoids. And you're gonna get that natural effect, that good feeling that you need to balance your endocannabinoid system. Now, broad spectrum, or using the CBD isolate, is a way to extract the cannabinoids and take out the THC. Now, it has to go through a crystallization process, but this is a way that it is THC free. So it has absolutely no THC. So that means this will not show up on the drug test because it has no THC. Also, from the broad spectrum and CBD isolate, you have HAC gummies. And usually they combine it with CBG. Now, this is another form of gummy that you can take that has no THC. Now, the difference between the HAC gummy, you're gonna feel that high effect like you did take THC. Now, on the other hand, CBD is more medicinal, but it's not gonna have any THC. But there's another factor that determines the potency, and that's whether or not the gummies are infused or coated. And the difference between infused and coated, infused, they inject the gummy with the oil or the isolate, and coated means they just cover the gummy with the oils or isolate. Now, the difference between the infused and coated, infused is gonna be in the gummy, so it's gonna get deeper in your bloodstream. And the coated can fall off during the packaging process. It just depends on various factors. But you can also achieve the effect from coated. And then you gotta also understand whether or not you're going with vegan option or whether you're going with the regular option. Now, if you're using the regular option, it's gonna come with gelatin. Gelatin is a form of pork, so you do gotta understand that. And when you're using the vegan option, you don't have any animal products in there. Thank God. But then you got to worry about how much sugar goes in it. So many factors, but that's just a basic understanding. And the last thing that you have to consider when you are consuming gummies of any sort is the milligram. Now, the milligrams is purely subjective. If it's your first time, I tell you to get a 50 milligram and cut it in half. The reason why I'm saying cut it in half, because between 0 and 25, that's like the starter dose. This is the type of doses that you need when consuming any sorts of thing. And always split it in half and see how it makes your body feel. And if you like it, take more and try one. See how it makes you feel. So between 25 and 75 milligrams, like medium, it's like medium high. If you already took a gummy before, then you want to go a step up and try the whole thing this time, you can do that. This is the middle range. You have tried it and you know what it feels like, so you know that you want to bump up the range. Now 75 and up to 200, this is the high range. I done did that starter, middle challenge. I done did all that. I need that stuff that hits. This is for y'all. This is the high. Now this is range where if you try it, you can try the whole thing and just see how you make it feel. And that goes for anything. Typically between those ranges, you can consume any of the hemp products, but they give you a basis of what you're looking for when you're taking gummies or when you're trying out gummies. Some people still have some questions about how all this is legal and how we're able to do this. Well, the reason why we're able to do this is because of the 2018 Farm Bill. The 2018 Farm Bill states that products are less than 0.03% of Delta-9 THC. So in the next video, we're going to talk about all the cannabinoids so you can get a deeper understanding of what the cannabinoids do and how it affects the body.